Welcome back to the channel, you guys. It is officially day 19 and we are planning on going to the beach over here today with my best friend Viri and her 3 girls and her fiance. So it should be really fun. Today I am feeling great on my water fast. I have no complaints whatsoever. And yeah. So let's get into that, and then I want to come back and kind of talk to you guys about some of the research that I've been doing with Dr. Sebi, not with him, but on him and his philosophies, and some of the things that I agree with and like, and then other things that I am kind of disagreeing with, or that I disagree with and that I dislike. So stay tuned. Beautiful refugio at the state park. We were going to try and camp here, but there's no availability, unfortunately, this weekend, so we're just hanging out at the beach. All right, you guys, so I'm back. I'm in the process. This morning I started packing because tomorrow we're actually going to Hurricane Harbor, which is a water park here in California. If you guys are not familiar, it's part of kind of the Six Flags and Magic Mountain type of thing. Only it's going to be super hot tomorrow, and so we went to the beach today with my best friend and her girls, and then tomorrow my husband's going to join us, and we're all going to go over to Hurricane Harbor, which is super exciting because if you guys watched a couple of videos ago, I talked about how I fit into a bathing suit for the first time. I'm gonna actually wear my very first bathing suit out in public. I have a little like cover-up thing that, because my arms are like bat wings right now, and I'm really self-conscious about it because everything is just drooping. I have the weight loss melt going on, and so until I can actually get that taken care of, I am gonna be covering up for the benefit of all. Okay, so here are some of the things that I actually agree with, and that I like about his Dr. Sebi's, philosophies and teachings and everything. So one thing he said was, don't listen to anyone but yourself when you're doing your research and whatever people are telling you. Listen to yourself. Do the research yourself. Go through the experiences. Actually experience things for yourself. Don't listen to anybody but yourself. And that's totally true. people can tell you anything, right? I can tell you anything. That's why I always tell people, go out and do your own research. Don't just listen to me, go out and do your own research. That way you're going to get an idea and a feel for what things are and how they should be, okay? You should eat food that comes from nature and is the least amount processed. So this is called natural foods. I completely agree. These foods that he's talking about are foods that have a molecularly complete structure and have not been altered in any way. They come from nature, straight out of the jungle is what he says. We shouldn't listen to doctors because they haven't really cured anything anyway. What do? You go to the doctor, you tell them, oh, I have, high blood pressure, or my blood sugar's high. What do? They put you on medication. What are they actually curing? Why did they go into medicine? Most of them will probably end up saying to help cure people or to help people. Okay, what are they actually doing? Has anybody cured anything? So the one thing that I do agree with is that why should they be listened to if they can't even cure anything? So he also said, this is something that I learned actually. Modern medicine is only 265 years old. Yet Hippocrates started curing people with natural methods over 2,000 years ago. So if you think about that, things can be cured naturally. What are these doctors doing? All the medications that they're giving us are synthetic and they're artificial. So they're telling us to put all these artificial things in to suppress the symptoms that we're having, right? Oh, and then another thing that he was talking about was your immune system being in charge of you being sick all the time or having disease and all this other stuff. If you have a strong immune system via however you want to say it, eating natural foods and whole foods and less processed things, then you aren't going to get sick. You got to get your immune system to be a lot better than what the Western, American diet allows us to have, because our immune systems are way suppressed, you guys, way suppressed. Personal story here, my immune system was severely depressed, severely just in the crapper. When I had my daughter 11 years ago, I ended up with pneumonia twice a year, every year for 9 years until I changed my diet 2 years ago. So I was getting pneumonia twice a year. Every time I'd get sick, it would take me about a month to get over it. Finally, when I had enough, I had gotten a sinus infection. It ended up being a triple sinus infection, and I lost the hearing in my ear. I told the doctor, test me for everything under the sun. And he did. And it turned out that I was vitamin D deficiency. I had vitamin D deficiency. I was vitamin D deficient, and that was causing my immune system to not absorb any of the other nutrients. And so my immune system was way low. We all know that when you get pneumonia, it suppresses that immune system and it keeps getting worse and worse. And I was having it twice a year. So my immune system was shot. So yeah, make sure that your immune system is up. And let's see, something that I actually learned from him was, and something I don't even know why I didn't think about it, but something is hybrid if it doesn't produce its own seed to reproduce itself. So one of the examples for that is a carrot. Carrots don't have seeds. So some of the things that I dislike or disagree with that he was doing, he seems to, and maybe this is just because of the videos that I've seen. I haven't seen all of them. This is just my opinion, but I'm not really liking the villainization of Caucasian people. He seems to think that they're pretty much big dummies and that nothing valuable can come from them. That's kind of the opinion and the attitude that I'm getting in a way from his videos and the way that he talks about what white people bring to the table. One of the things that he said that I absolutely hated actually was that everyone who dies deserves to die. Now he was talking about people being sick in general if they refuse to change their eating habits. I'm assuming it was a little bit of a harsh statement. But if you have the means to change something about yourself and about your eating habits and about your health, then you should definitely do it. If you don't, if you refuse to, even though there is an option for you to get better, that's kind of on you. You kind of invite those consequences, right? Then the other thing he said is he doesn't want to be spiritual because spiritual people are all big and fat and have a problem in their head. I'm not going to go into anything religious or anything, you guys. We're just not even going to go there. And then he seems very, very self-righteous. And kind of in the way that my shit don't stink because I have done this, and this. But let me just put in there, this is kind of a side note. He knows his shit, you guys. He knows his shit. He knows everything that he's talking about. He has done the research. He has done the experience. And he seems like he... Oh, what's the word? Is like this above everybody else, kind of in a way. But, you know, that could just be the way that he comes across in videos. I'm sure in real life he's nice, but, you know, I don't know. So yeah, I'm going to cut the video because I know it's really long already, you guys. Sorry about that. But I wanted to show you a little bit of our time at the beach. We had a lot of fun. And yeah, just some of the things that I'm liking and disliking so far about the alkaline diet. If you guys haven't already, please like, comment, and subscribe. Please let me know what you guys think about Dr. Sadie, if you know about him, and if you've been, you know, looking into alkalinity. If you've done the alkaline diet, let me know how it goes, what you guys like or dislike. And I'm just going to keep going into it. I think next time, probably tomorrow, maybe not tomorrow, maybe on Sunday, I'll be talking a little bit about the actual products or foods that he recommends. So stay tuned for that, and I will see you then. Thanks so much for watching.